The movie starts in a police station. 5 men confront the police commissioner, angered by the arrest of a pretty woman. After beating him up, they walk out of the building unchallenged. Once outside, they notice the street is empty and the nearby theater is closed. The leader of the group senses something is wrong. Suddenly, they find themselves surrounded by members of the notorious Axe Gang. The men call for help, but the leader of the Axe Gang, Brother Simp, informs them that no one will come to their aid. The leader of the group tries to escape, but an axe thrown by a gang member severs his leg. Brother Simp then ruthlessly murders him with an axe. The woman pleads for mercy, and Brother Simp coldly replies that he doesn't kill women, before blasting her with his shotgun. It becomes clear that in this city, gangs operate without fear of police intervention due to widespread social unrest and disorder. The Axe Gang is the most feared of them all. In Pigsty Alley, a poor colony of houses owned by a middle-aged couple, tenants are exploited for rent and food. The landlord even flirts with the women living there. The colony's residents are poor, but hardworking, struggling to make ends meet under the oppressive rule of their landlords. One day, as a tenant is bathing, the water suddenly stops. Frustrated, he calls for the landlady, demanding an explanation. The landlady storms down the stairs, cursing the man and claiming the tenants never pay their rent. She announces that water usage will be banned for 4 days a week and proceeds to curse every other tenant before slapping the complainer to the floor. The landlady and her husband are actually retired kung fu masters with exceptional powers. The landlady returns to her room and discovers her husband flirting with and spying on the women in the colony. Enraged, she beats him up and throws him out the window. Meanwhile, Sing and Bone arrive at Pigsty Alley and enter a barber shop. Sing asks the barber to cut Bone's hair, and afterward, he threatens the barber, questioning why he cut the hair so well. Bone, posing as the boss of the Axe Gang, reveals his deadly axe tattoos to intimidate the barber. Sing pulls the barber aside, demanding money to avoid the wrath of the boss. The barber refuses, saying they can't kill him because there are thousands like him. Soon, they are surrounded by the residents of the colony. Unfazed, Sing challenges them to a battle. First, he challenges a woman, allowing her the first hit. Her punch injures him more than he expected, so he challenges an old man, who turns out to be incredibly muscular. Desperate, he challenges a kid, but the kid is also fully ripped. By this time, the barber has called the landlady, who starts hitting Sing with her sandals. Sing threatens her, claiming to be a member of the Axe Gang and promising to call for backup. He lights a firecracker and throws it outside the alley walls. The Axe Gang members, along with their vice general, arrive, and the firecracker lands on the vice general. Sing quickly blames the landlady for throwing the firecracker. Before the vice general can react, the landlady runs away and hides under her blanket. The vice general turns his attention to the barber, but before he can strike, an unknown force punches him into a garbage can. The gang members rush to his side, and he commands them to call for backup immediately. Soon, the full force of the Axe Gang arrives, surrounding the entire colony. The gang members, dressed in suits, take all the tenants hostage. One member pours petrol on 2 tenants, and Brother Simp threatens to burn them, along with the entire colony, if they don't give up the person who attacked his vice general. He throws a lighter towards the woman, but it is intercepted by the colony's coolie, who reveals himself as the one who beat up the vice general. Instantly, the Axe Gang members attack him, but he skillfully defends himself with his kung fu abilities. Amidst the chaos, the tailor also reveals himself as a kung fu master and aids the coolie in fighting off the gang members. The baker too turns out to be highly skilled in kung fu, even breaking guns with his staff. Together, the 3 men manage to scare off Brother Simp and his gang members. That night, the Axe Gang captures Sing and Bone for posing as members and tarnishing their reputation. Brother Simp orders their execution, but Sing manages to pick the lock on his bindings and frees Bone as well. Sing then pleads with Brother Simp to let them join the Axe Gang, as it has been his lifelong dream. Brother Simp agrees, but tells Sing he must kill someone to prove himself. Later that night, Sing and Bone discuss who they should kill. Sing declares he wants to kill the landlady and all the tenants of Pigsty Alley. Bone points out that Sing doesn't even know kung fu and could never defeat them. This prompts Sing to reveal his backstory. As a child, Sing met a kung fu bookseller who told him he had the perfect face and body to become a kung fu master. The bookseller sold him a copy of the Buddha palm technique, and Sing spent all his life savings on it, money he had saved to study to become a doctor or lawyer. He read the book and practiced daily. However, when he attempted to save a girl from bullies, he was severely beaten and mocked for believing he could learn kung fu. To add insult to injury, the bullies even urinated on him. This traumatic experience fueled his desire to become a killer. The duo goes out to get ice cream, but runs off without paying. Fong, the ice cream girl, chases them, but they manage to hop on a tram and tease her as they escape. The next day, the landlady scolds the three kung fu masters for hiding their skills, which attracts the mob. An argument breaks out between her and Rabbit Teeth Jane, and soon, other tenants start shouting at the landlady. In response, she screams so loudly that it cracks the glass and silences everyone. Sing and Bone arrive with plans to kill the landlady. Hiding in a corner, Sing throws a knife, but it bounces back and hits his shoulder. He asks Bone to try, but Bone's bad aim results in another knife hitting Sing's other shoulder. On their final attempt, Bone gets closer, but accidentally stabs Sing, only hitting the landlady with the knife sheath. After these failed attempts, they try to run, but the landlady notices them. Bone tries to intimidate her with a box of snakes, but they fall onto Sing. When he tries to whistle them away, they bite his lip. The landlady chases Sing across the highway, but he manages to escape. The next morning, Bone meets with Sing, surprised to see he has already healed. They notice two blind men carrying a large bag and mock them. These men are actually kung fu masters, hired by the Axe Gang to kill the three kung fu masters at Pigsty Alley. That night, the blind kung fu masters arrive at the alley. One master quickly kills the coolie, while the other battles the tailor. Despite putting up a good fight, the tailor is outnumbered. The blind masters use a musical instrument to launch a barrage of weapons at him. The baker comes to help, but they are both overwhelmed. Just as they are about to be defeated, the landlady intervenes with her loud scream. The landlord suddenly appears and starts using the blind men's own attacks against them, effortlessly tossing them around. The blind men regroup and fix their instruments, launching their strongest attack at the landlord. The landlady saves him with another powerful scream, blowing the blind men away and tearing their clothes. They beg for mercy and flee. The landlady then warns Brother Sum to never mess with her again. The alley mourns the deaths of Coolie and the tailor. The baker, barely alive, thanks the couple for letting him witness their greatness. The couple reveals they want to live ordinary lives since their only son died because of kung fu. The barber from earlier asks them to train him, but the landlady refuses, saying it takes too long to learn unless you're a born genius. The barber tries to show his skills, claiming he is the one, but is quickly knocked out with a single punch. The next day, Sing and Bone spot Fong, the mute ice cream girl, again. Sing threatens her for money, and as they prepare to leave after robbing her, she shows him a candy bar. She signals that she recognizes him as the boy who once tried to save her from bullies before he was beaten up. Overwhelmed with emotion, Sing throws away the candy bar and runs off, telling Bone to leave him alone. He hands Bone all the stolen money and sends him back to their village. At that moment, Sing is captured by two members of the Axe Gang. They take him to Brother Sum, who assigns him a task to finally prove himself worthy of joining the gang. Sing is taken to a mental asylum, where the Axe Gang advisor hands him a map, directing him to release the man in the last cell. Ignoring several warning signs, Sing uses his lockpicking skills to open the iron door and discovers a middle-aged man named Mr. Beast, who initially seems unimpressive. Mr. Beast is brought to the Axe Gang headquarters, where no one believes he is a great killer. When challenged, Mr. Beast declares that he seeks a worthy foe, not money. Still skeptical, Brother Sum orders his men to beat Mr. Beast. To everyone's amazement, Mr. Beast endures the beating and even catches a bullet fired at him with just 2 fingers. Impressed, the Axe Gang shows their respect. Mr. Beast then breaks through a wall with a powerful kick, revealing a hidden casino where the landlord and landlady of Pigsty Alley await to confront the Axe Gang. An epic kung fu battle ensues, but Mr. Beast effortlessly withstands their attacks. Even the landlady's amplified scream is no match for him. With no other options, the landlady uses a funeral bell to magnify her scream, finally blowing Mr. Beast away and shattering the entire house. Acknowledging their power, Mr. Beast pretends to bow, but then tries to shoot them with a disguised weapon. He stabs and locks them in a hold. Realizing the threat Mr. Beast poses, Brother Sum orders Sing to strike him with a wooden railing. Instead, Sing hits Brother Sum and then shatters the railing on Mr. Beast's head. Enraged, Mr. Beast hurls the two masters aside and beats Sing mercilessly, planting his face into the concrete floor. While Mr. Beast is distracted, the landlord and landlady escape with Sing. Back in Pigsty Alley, the landlord and landlady use Chinese medicine and acupuncture to save Sing, who recovers astonishingly fast. Outside, the Beast surrounds the alley with Axe Gang members. Sing recovers fully and helps the landlord and landlady rest before facing the gang alone. He defeats the gang members one by one, despite being heavily outnumbered. The landlady and landlord reveal that Sing has unlocked his chi flow and reached his true potential. Sing then confronts Mr. Beast, and they engage in a fierce battle. Initially evenly matched, Mr. Beast reveals his toad-style technique, sending Sing flying high into the sky. There, Sing receives Buddha's blessing and remembers the Buddha palm technique. He crashes down, using the technique to slam Mr. Beast into the ground. Before Sing can deliver his final blow, Mr. Beast surrenders, acknowledging Sing's superiority. He attempts a final trick, but a powerful palm attack from Sing creates a huge hole in the wall beside Mr. Beast, who finally admits defeat and accepts Sing as his master. Sometime later, Sing and Bone opens a candy shop in the city. Fong appears outside the shop, and Sing recognizes her. The two reunite. The movie ends with the kung fu book vendor trying to sell another book to a young girl. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.